Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mayowaoye. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make this kaftan shift dress step by step. So hit the subscribe button below your screen, tap the like button, and let's proceed.
So guys, for today's shift dress tutorial, the first thing you need is your basic dress block. So yeah, and also you're also going to need your basic sleeve block, and that is what we'll be using to cut our sleeve. So pretty much that's that. If you don't know how to draft these blocks, I teach how to draft these blocks in my beginner class. So if you would like to enroll in that, please send me a message on Instagram on @mayowa_oye. So yeah, let's proceed. So to cut this shift dress, the first thing you need, this is my you need your basic dress block, and this is the front of my basic dress. So now the next thing you're going to do is to measure how long you want your dress to be. And since it's a really short dress, I'm going to measure from my shoulders here. I'm going to measure about, let's say, so I'm going to measure about 35 inches from my shoulders down. If you want this longer, you can measure a longer length if you want. So from here to wherever 35 inches it is where I would be measuring. So pretty much this is it here. So I'm just going to mark and locate that. So you can add the 1 inch allowance down here to fold. You can use that to fold later. So pretty much, so let me cut this out. So next thing, to give it some to give the dress some freeness, some freedom, I'm just going to come to the hem of my dress here, and then I'm just going to measure maybe 1 inch. Just measure 1 inch out. So then you reconnect back to your hip. So yeah, this is it. Now to also give the body, the dress, a little bit of freedom, like a little bit of freeness, like in the middle. When you're sewing the dart here, don't sew it, so you just leave it. So the dart is going to add, it will be an added space in your dress. So we are not going to sew the dart, so it's just going to give the dress more volume. So pretty much that's that. It's a really simple dress. So now the next thing you need to do is to just draw in the neckline. So for the neckline at the shoulders here, I'm going to chop off about 1 inch. Then from here, from my shoulder line here, let me just draw my shoulder line. This is my shoulder line here. So from my shoulder line here, I'm going to measure 3 inches down. Then you reconnect this back to this spot here. So now, because this neckline is a kind of sweetheart neckline, I'm going to measure about 7 inches depth or 8 inches. It all depends on you. So from the top here, I'm going to measure 8 inches depth right here to create a V that will be reconnecting back here. So yeah, this is the 7 inches right here. So at my neckline here, I'm going to measure about 2 inches inwards. So from here, I'll measure 2 inches inwards. So let's measure 1 inch inwards, so it's not too wide. So just measure 1 inch inwards, and this is it right here. So I'm going to reconnect from here with a straight line from here back to this spot here. So yeah, this is the shape of my neckline. This is the new shape of my neckline. So everything here is no longer needed, everything right here. So pretty much that completes everything you have to do to your dress, really. So now all you have to do now is to just add the allowances. So add the 1/2 inch allowance to the shoulders, 1/2 inch to the armhole, 1 inch at the side. We already added 1 inch at the hem right here, and then a 1/4 inch at the neckline. So right here all the way round. So that's pretty much all you have to do to the front of your dress. So remember, I said the dart will not be sewing. It is what is going to add a bit of going to give it some free space. So it's going to give the dress some free space. Now for the back, just get your basic dress block, and everything we did for the front, you have to do the same also for the back. So just measure the length of your dress from your shoulder line, measure the length of your dress, and then at the hem right here, extend it by 1 inch and reconnect it back to your hip. And that's basically it. The only thing will not be replicating on the back is the neckline. So the back neckline, this neckline here is just enough. The only thing I'm now going to do is to just chop off 1 inch from the shoulder, because I did the same for the front. So you just chop off 1 inch from the shoulders, then you reconnect back to this spot here. So yeah, this is the new shape of my neckline. So everything here is no longer needed. So just like the front, we are not going to be sewing the dart, so please take note. I just made a mistake here. So yeah, so this is the shape of my dart. This is the outline of my dart string. Ignore what I have inside it. So this is the outline, and this is my dart point right here. So just like the front, we are not going to sew the dart also at the back. The dart space we have here is just going to create an excess also for the dress. So pretty much now all you have to do now is to just add your allowance. So you add ½ inch to the shoulders, ¼ inch to the neckline, ½ inch at the armhole, 1 inch at the side, and we already have 1 inch at the hem. And here, this part here is our zip line. So that's all we have to do to get our dress pattern, our shift dress pattern. So now let's move straight to cutting the sleeve of our dress. So for the sleeve, get your basic sleeve block, and I have mine right here. And like I mentioned earlier, if you want to learn how to draft all of these blocks, all of these foundational blocks, including the bodice block, the basic trouser block, the basic skirt block, and all the other foundational blocks, I teach all of that in my beginner class. So you can always send me a message on Instagram on @mayowa_oye. So now let's proceed. So for the sleeve, all you have to do is to just get your basic sleeve block, and this is mine right here. So now I'm going to draw in slash lines. I'm going to draw 1 slash line here and another slash line here. Please note you also have to locate your full sleeve length, and from here to here is my full sleeve length. So just measure from your shoulder to your wrist to get your sleeve length. So at the hem of the sleeve here, I'm going to come out by 1 inch from here and also come out by 1 inch from here. Then I'll reconnect it back to my bicep line here. So yeah, this is the outline, new outline of my sleeve here. So now you have to do now is to just add your allowance. So add the 1 inch allowance to the side, ½ inch to the arm side here, and 1 inch to the side here, and so at the hem you add 1 inch fold allowance at the hem. So now the next thing I'm going to do is to just cut open this line. So I'm going to cut this one open, and then I'm going to stop like maybe a ¼ inch away from the end, and then I'll cut this middle line also open, and then also cut this one open. Then I'll spread it out. So yeah, this is what my sleeve is going to look like spread out. So you can spread out by maybe 2 or maybe even 1.5 or 3 inches. So it depends on you. So you spread out equally. So yeah, pretty much by the time you are done, you cut it out. You cut another one of this for the other sleeve, and then it forms like this. So you can see it has already formed the shape of the sleeve we have in the picture. So yeah, that's that. So this is my dress cut out on my fabric. So this is the back. I have 2 pieces for the back. So pretty much. So you also cut your lining exactly the same way. So you'll be using your lining to turn your shoulders. You're using it to turn your neckline, your shoulders, your hemline, and all of that. So this is my front piece. This is my front piece right here. Look at the neckline here. So this is the neckline we cut earlier. That's sweetheart neckline. So pretty much you cut your lining also exactly the same way, and then you use it to turn the neckline and then the shoulders and all of that. So pretty much, so once you are done turning the neckline of your front and turning the neckline of your blouse, of your back, then you place both of them right sides together. So you place it right sides together like this, right sides together like this. Remember, you have to fix a zipper at the back here, so you already know that. So once you place it right sides together like this, then you sew your shoulders this way, sew your shoulders this way, and then you fix in the sleeve. You fix in the sleeve right here. Remember, you're going to cut 2 of this sleeve. So you fix in the sleeve, you fix one sleeve here, and then you fix the other sleeve here. So you can see the shape right here. See the shape of my sleeve. So yeah, this is it. So if you want to put a 4, you put the 4 at the 4 feathers, you put it at the hem of the sleeve. So that's that. And then once you are done, you just sew everything by 1 inch at the side. So by, after attaching the sleeve also for this part, you sew by 1 inch at the side. And that's all I'm going to explain about the sewing. So I hope you got the cutting of the dress right. So I hope you got the gist of how I put all of the cutting together and all of that. So yeah, that's that for today's shift dress tutorial with the A-line sleeve. So yeah, don't forget to tap the subscribe button below your screen, and also tap the like button, and also turn on the notifications bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming tutorials when I post them. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.